Hey guys, it's Marissa, and today I'm going to be telling you guys how to get a boyfriend in middle school. And I really wanted to make this video because a lot of the videos that I found online of how to get a boyfriend in middle school were really bad. Like, I think a lot of them were supposed to be like joke videos. I wasn't really sure, but they weren't really beneficial and they didn't really tell me anything like substantial, so I wanted to make this video. And a lot of these tips can also apply to high school, so you know, if you're in high school watching this video, then you can use some of these tips too. So the first really good tip is to try and sit next to him in class on the first day, or you know, around the first week of class. And the reason why this is a really good tip is because the first kind of week of school is kind of like that phase where you kind of get into your daily routine, and if you start sitting next to him, you know, the first couple of days of school, it's really good to not only familiarize yourself with him, but to kind of get his phone number. And the reason why this is because a lot of the times on the first day, the teacher will say, okay, you know, turn to the buddy next to you and exchange phone numbers in case you're ever absent. Like, I've had so many teachers do this, and even if you have a teacher that doesn't do this, it's good for you to initiate and say, oh hey, like, in case you're ever absent or I'm ever absent, do you want to like exchange numbers to give each other the homework or something. It's a really good excuse to kind of get his information, get his phone number. So I would highly recommend trying to sit next to him. And obviously this kind of depends on, you know, if it's assigned seating or whatever. This will kind of vary in every situation, but just try and sit, if not next to him, as close to him as possible. Because sometimes, you know, there's group work and stuff and you just do the people around you. So, you know, if you can be in a group with him or whatever you can do to kind of familiarize yourself with him is better for you. So just try and sit next to him or near him. And a lot of the times teachers will like set the seating chart of where you're sitting on the first day. So it's really good if like you have one of those teachers who writes all the names down, and then it's like, great, now I get to sit next to him all semester. So yeah, so that's pretty good too. So the more classes you guys have together, the better it is to obviously flirt with him and try and get him to notice you. And this is something that you probably can't really control that much. Like, you're probably not going to change your entire schedule to match his exactly. But, you know, if it's something that, oh, you know he's going to be in this class and you have a choice, you know, then obviously choose the one that he's in. So yeah, and also try and like talk to him a lot of the times around school, like in the cafeteria, by his locker, just like little places that you can kind of, you know, fit yourself in, ask him a question, you know, compliment him on his shirt, whatever, you know, to just kind of get him used to you and get him talking to you more. The next tip is to kind of be confident in the way you look and to kind of take pride in your appearance. I'm not saying like change yourself completely and become a different person, that's not what I mean, but just, you know, shower, bathe, put on some perfume, and kind of spruce yourself up a little bit. Like when I liked a guy in middle school, you know, I put on my makeup and everything. And okay, sorry, just a little side note. Once I had this crush on this guy and I knew he liked red lipstick, so I put on this really gorgeous like red gloss. And okay, this was like, oh, this is too perfect. And the guy came up to me, the guy I liked came up to me and he's like, Marissa, your lips look like juicy red apples. I shit you not, I swear to God, he said that to me. He said, your lips look like juicy red apples. And ever since then, I was like, okay, sorry. But just putting on makeup and making yourself look presentable can give you so much confidence. It can give you all the confidence in the world, and it can give you that extra little boost that you need to go up and talk to him and be really social and be really friendly and kind of, you know, flirt with him. So the next tip is to kind of talk to him outside of school, and talking to him and hanging out with him outside of school can really bring your relationship to like the next level. And you know, just Facebook, video chat, phone, texting, whatever. And talking to him outside of school can really like strengthen your relationship to the point where you guys might even be dating because of it. You know, Facebook is a really awesome place to start. I don't know if people still have Facebooks in middle school. I don't know if that's too young, but I feel like some people would at least. So yeah, so just try and kind of socialize yourself with him outside of school. Yeah, and hanging out with him outside of school is really good too. It can be really kind of weird if it's just the two of you guys alone, because I know middle school is kind of that, you know, awkward stage where it's like really nerve-wracking to kind of hang out alone with a guy. So, you know, plan a giant meetup with a bunch of friends. You know, plan someplace where you can walk to after school. You know, some schools are really fortunate and they have like a mall near them or a movie theater or something really cool and like hangout worthy. I don't know what I just said, but yeah, so, you know, if you can, plan a meetup and don't like ask him if he wants to go to the meetup. Don't say like, hey, do you want to hang out in this group with me? Say like, oh, hey, some of my friends and I, we're gonna hang out, like, you should come. You know, suggesting you should come implies that you're gonna hang out with or without him, but asking is a little more intimidating. So yeah. So the next thing is at school or during a hangout, try and talk to other guys and let him see you talking to other guys and having other guys reciprocate that, because he will kind of feel more comfortable. He'll think like, oh, well, these guys are talking to her, so she must be pretty cool, you know, I'm gonna want to talk to her now. Yeah, it's just a really great tip to kind of make him see how like desired you are. So the next thing is to be very, very careful to who you tell that you like him, because you can tell the wrong person and that can completely make things awkward and almost ruin your chances. And middle school is probably the worst phase, where people are like blabbermouths and don't keep out of everybody's business. Like, everyone is involved with everything and knows everything and knows all the gossip, knows all the rumors. So just be very careful who you trust and who's your friend, because you can just mention it in passing that you like somebody and all of a sudden the guy knows that you like him and it's really awkward and now he doesn't want to talk to you because people are making fun of him. You know, just be very careful. So I'm giving a lot of tips for how you can talk to him, but just remember, don't be like a stalker, you know, don't be over the top, don't throw yourself at him, don't like follow him around without saying anything. You know, you want to kind of be as cool and calm as possible. You don't want to seem awkward and you don't want to seem like a stalker. So don't feel bad if you do all these things and it still doesn't work out, because middle school is one of those things where statistics show that girls actually mature a little bit faster than guys do. So maybe he's just not ready to realize how freaking awesome and cool and amazing you are. And maybe he hasn't gotten to that point yet. Like, I've had guys who I liked in middle school and they didn't like me really, because they were still kind of too young for that, and now it's like they won't freaking leave me alone. No, they won't get the hell away from me. No, but yeah, just don't be sad if it doesn't work out, because there's always somebody else, and high school things get better. So that was my video. I hope you guys liked it and that you found it helpful. Comment down below and tell me, you know, what kinds of things you've experienced in high school and middle school with boyfriends and dating and all that good stuff. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Booger girl, does what I